Welcome back. That is the remix of Tell It to My Heart by Taylor Dayne and Cash Cash, which hit #1 on the U.S. dance charts last year. But would you believe it, that they have not been on tour? It has been 35 years since the original.
Wow.
So joining us now to talk all about this timeless classic is the one, the only Taylor Dayne. Welcome back, Taylor.
Oh, we are great now that we're seeing you. So Tell It to My Heart recently turned 35. I'm so sorry. I was so excited to do that. Why
That's
do you
pretty good. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, Tori. Miss Dayne. Thank you, Miss Dayne. Why do you think this song, though, has lasted so long as a pop hit? The whole studio goes crazy when we hear it.
I don't know. It's just, I'm blessed. It's a classic song, and we have many of those when we hear, if Michael Jackson comes off the wall of PYT, we run out to the dance floor.
Yeah.
And Tell It to My Heart is one of us run out to the dance floor and turn it up. You know, it's just, and I have a few of those, and I'm ever grateful. And it's 35 years, and can you believe it? Where were you in '88? You know, that's crazy.
I was singing that song on the playground.
I was singing it in the bath. Always
in the
bath.
playground. I know you were probably junior high, or you were sneaking your girlfriend. Your sister's 12 inches. Your brothers, they had all the music going, or you were in the club at 15, because that's exactly.
Yeah, I was jumping on my bed singing with my microphone.
Yeah.
So your look in the music video defined the era, and we know all fashion comes back eventually. So are you rocking any 80s inspired looks right now?
If you mean pleather and leather and some rubber and yes, of course. I will show you my thigh highs and you can decide. But
Hell
yes.
yeah.
But I mean, I'm not. This is, to be an artist and to be, selling out, venues and touring like this in Vegas and whatnot, and having residencies and seeing these fans evolve over 30 years, like these are children that come and sit in the audience now that are now a 20-year-old or a 15-year-old. Over 35 years, people have grown, their families have grown, the LGBT community has grown. Like, I've watched a lot, I've seen a lot. It's amazing. It's amazing to be part of this, and I'm very grateful.
So
to be
Taylor,
here.
I'm very curious. Is there anything from the 80s that you'd like to see come back? Like, I'm rocking the Miami Vice today.
You think that's Miami Vice? You going all the way. That's not. Don Johnson, I mean, if that's 80s look, I don't think so. I think that's a timeless look for a gentleman. A little scruff, little... Yes.
He actually got a chemical peel.
I did. I got some laser work done, so no need to go in detail. But is there something
who doesn't do a little of that anymore?
Amen.
Let's be honest.
Amen.
2024. But is there something that you'd like to see come back?
What do you mean, come back? I mean, I'm
Leg
out there
warmers,
with
big
I'm
hair.
out there with, I'm talking to Donnie Wahlberg, New Kids on the Block.
Ooh.
I mean, it's like, I just did a song on their record. I'm so excited.
Wow.
That comes out in May, and hopefully I'll go out and do a couple of spot dates with them while they're on tour. I'm on my Love Me tour right now, finishing up, and I drop a new record on the 24th. We're in it.
Yeah, so let's get to that.
Good.
You're on that Love Me tour this year. Where do you like to perform the most? And you mentioned, are there going to be more boy band cameos like Joey Fatone?
Well, I went on stage with AJ and Joey. Oh, that was me and Joey and I have been friends for, I guess, like 15, 20 years.
Aww.
I mean, how long is you really forget. Look at him with that waistline. I love Joey. Well, we actually played at Broward a couple of weeks ago. They had a show, and I was in Miami at the same time, and I happened to have a place here. And then I went back and I joined them on stage, and that was a lot of fun. It's just friendships and getting that opportunity to collab with your friends and actually stretching it and challenging yourself and working with some other artists.
I love it. I love it. And let's
shout out Kelly Clarkson. Shout out.
Yes.
You saw that duet.
Yes.
Oh my God.
We got to, okay, so you mentioned the tour, you mentioned the EP. So I really want to hear about this EP because your new EP, The Capitol Sessions, does come out this month. You said that it's your first time recording with live instruments since the 80s. Why did it take so long?
Well, it's not about taking long or not. A lot of music is programmed now. We are living a digital age. And I have to say, being in the studio, I was in Capitol, studios. So this is now since closed. It's one of the most unusual things. Capitol Studios is where we had, my God, from from some of the most classic artists of all time have performed there and actually made their records. So to have the opportunity to be in a room recording with these session players, this was a labor of love, and it was done and kind of conceived during the pandemic. So working with 9-time Grammy recipient Greg Field and him saying, let's focus on your voice, let's get into the studio like this, and let's, really isolate certain people and certain, I wanted certain guitar session players and certain people on this. And the music choices are very, from a John Mayer song to an Ed Sheeran, the types of music I did. It was really to showcase my voice, and more than that, amazing music.
I can't wait. We're so excited over here. Congratulations, Taylor. Thank you for coming back. D-Mail Nation, catch Taylor Dayne this summer on the Love Me Tour. Get your tickets now at taylordayne.com, and be sure to check out the Capitol Sessions coming out on April 24th. Thank you again, Taylor. We'll be right back. Thanks, Taylor.
Thank you.
Hey, no more fighting.
Always.